So yes, you can study in Germany for absolutely free, but there's an exception to this rule.
University admission is absolutely free. With a minimum GPA of 2.5, you can get admission in this university. And you submit application directly to the school. Plus, there are numerous scholarship opportunities for international students.
So yes, you can study in Germany for absolutely free, even if you're from Africa, Asia, or any other country. So that is why it is the preferred destination for most international students, tuition free. But there is an exception to this rule. And that exception to the tuition free rule is that if you're not able to complete your degree course within the time period or time frame you're supposed to, in states such as Bremen, Lower Saxony, um, Saarland, Saxony, Anhalt, or Thuringia. I hope I pronounce the names well. So if you do not complete your degree program within the specific time frame the university has allocated to those courses in this state, then you may find yourself paying for tuition fee. So in as much as you're not paying for tuition fee, you still have to pay for student service fees and then enrollment fees. So that cost ranges from 100 to 350 euros per semester. Okay, now some universities include transportation in this cost, and so if you pay for this course, then you're not going to pay for transport throughout your education in Germany. Also bear in mind that the fact that the government is giving you free tuition does not mean that they're going to provide accommodation or they're going to provide meal for you. So your cost of living in Germany is solely dependent on you. Okay, so you should have an amount of money in your account, which is usually called a block account. Okay, you should create an account in Germany if you get admission and send that money into that account, which will be given to you like on a monthly basis. Let me just mention that if you're schooling in the large cities, your cost of living is high. So if you're in states such as Berlin, Frankfurt, Düsseldorf, then you're looking at a monthly cost of living ranging from 900 to 1,500 euros. Okay, that's every month. But if you're from the smaller cities like Leipzig, Hanover, Freiburg, then you will be looking at 750 to 1,100 per month as your cost of living. If you're schooling in the large cities, you multiply let's say 900 euros by 12. It's around 10,800 euros in your account before you can travel to Germany. So this obviously will cover for cost of living and probably your administration fee and your accommodation. Now insurance hasn't come in here, so you have to look for how you're going to fund your insurance in Germany as well. Okay, so with that you can contact your school and they'll give you more information. Now with that said, you don't have this much 10,800 euros, which it could be more, okay, in your account. And so what can you do? Now there is an alternative to this. If you have a relative, a friend, a family friend who is willing to go through all the documentation and processes to accept you or to put it down legally that he or she will cater for you whilst you study in Germany, then you need not to have this huge sum of money in your account. Okay? And before that person can say that or that person can go through that process, then one, the person should be a resident. The person should not be a student. That person should be a resident working and probably having some reasonable amount of money in his or her account before he can come out clear and say that I can sponsor this person in Germany. You can also have sponsors, so it could be your parent or any relative whose bank account is good looking, okay, to give you the bank account for your visa processing and all that. So that is another way you can fund or prove that you can fund your education and stay in Germany. Now, aside the free tuition benefits that you get if you school in Germany. There is one other benefit that I mean, if I get myself in Germany, like wow, okay, and that is you get to tour 27 European countries. Okay, so if you bear or if you hold a German visa, that means you're holding a Shanghai visa and you are entitled or privileged to travel to 27 different European countries without visa. So they are visa free. You just book a flight and then you go there. Okay, so some of these countries are Denmark, Belgium, France, Norway, just to mention a few. You can check out the rest for yourself. Okay, so that is one of the other benefits that you get from studying in Germany. Now to the surprise. So I'm going to introduce you to this university that you can apply to if you're thinking of pursuing a master's degree in German with a low GPA as low as 2.45 or 2.5. Okay, so let's head to the laptop.
So guys, today we're going to look at this university that offers bachelor's, master's, and PhD programs in their university. Okay, but most of the programs offered to international students are master's degree programs, and so we are going to focus on the master's degree programs. Now let's look at the programs that are taught in English at the master's level. Okay, the programs are computer science, computer engineering, electrical systems engineering, English and American literary and cultural studies, international economics and management, physics, optoelectronics and photonics, material science, and applied neurosciences in sports and exercise. Okay, so these are the programs that are taught in English at the master's level. So for the purpose of today's video, we are going to shift all our focus to this particular program, International Economics and Management, which is Masters of Science program, research-based program. Okay, so the standard period of study is 4 semesters and admission is totally free. So you can apply for the summer or the winter semester, and obviously the program is taught in German and English. Okay, so let's look at the requirements needed in applying to this university. They have divided the requirements into 2. The first is the formal requirement, which is a successful completion of bachelor's degree in the field of economics or an equivalent comparable degree in a research oriented study program, and also with a minimum GPA of 2.5 or with GPA from 2.5 to 3 depending on the course of study in the bachelor's program. You can apply to this university. That is not all. If you do not meet the requirement mentioned above, there is a credit compensation program for students who still want to pursue this program, but they don't meet the requirements I have mentioned earlier. We're going to look at the content requirements. Okay, so for the content requirements, you should have studied economics and business administration, which is equal to 80 ECTs, of which economics is 20 ECTs. Quantitative methods, including business informatics, is 40 ECTs. Mathematics is 10 ECTs. Statistics is 10 ECTs, and then bachelor's thesis is 10 ECTs. For the language requirements, if you obtained a bachelor's degree in an English-speaking country or in an accredited German study program taught in English, then there wouldn't be the need for you to write TOEFL or any other international English language test. And then for the German proficiency, students do not necessarily need to prove their German proficiency as an entrance condition. However, you have to prove a minimum proficiency of level A2 GER before concluding with your master's degree program. Okay, so let's look at the documents you need in applying to this university. First of all, you will need officially certified copy of secondary school leaving certificate, okay, and proof of English proficiency. So you can take an English proficiency letter from your previous university or previous high school, and then officially certified copies of all relevant documents such as academic transcripts, references, final degree documents. You also need a resume or a CV, and kindly let me know in the comment section if you want me to take you through how to prepare an Europass CV which is appropriate for you to submit if you want to apply to any school in Europe. Okay, so that is basically all for the master's degree program. Okay, so all the documents that I have mentioned, you have to send it to this mailing address here. So if you want to start the program in October, that's the winter semester, then your documents should reach the school latest by May 31st. And if you want to start in April, that's the summer semester, then your documents should reach the school latest by 30th of November. So aside you not paying tuition at all in this particular university, it is totally tuition free for this program. You can also have access to numerous scholarship opportunities which are listed here, and for international students as well. So one thing I like about this university is that their scholarship programs are being handled by individuals. Okay, so you need not to send a direct message to the admissions office, but then you have somebody that you can talk to. So for this particular scholarship, which I cannot pronounce, you can speak with the liaison officer, and the name is Professor Dr. Brigitte Ringgraf. Okay, so you can speak to her or him, and you get to know everything about the scholarship and how you can apply for it. And lastly, international students can contact any of these student advisors here as to how they can submit their application. That's the application processes involved and the available scholarship for international students. Okay, so if you missed it, the name of this university we've been talking about all along is University Paderborn, and it's located in Germany. As to where exactly in Germany, I cannot pronounce it, and so kindly try your best to pronounce this. Okay, so that is it for today's video.
If you have any question concerning schooling in Germany, or if you have question concerning the university I've introduced to you, and I'll be glad to help or assist you with any knowledge that I have in this small coconut head of mine. Okay guys, so this brings us to the end of today's video, and if you haven't subscribed, please do want to click on the subscribe.